Hi, I'm news reporter Abby Lazar.
And I'm news reporter Danny Abraham.
And we're here to bring you the current news. Hello, today we are doing a special on crude oil. Crude oil is a naturally occurring flammable liquid that does not dissolve in anything.
It's a complex mixture of hydrocarbons beneath the Earth's surface, composed of different gases such as methane, ethane, propane, and butane.
It is mostly recovered by drilling, and it is not soluble in water. This can be a really big problem.
Under surface pressure and temperature conditions, lighter hydrocarbons occur as gases, while heavier ones occur as liquids.
Crude oil itself does not dissolve, as we said before, but some of the chemicals in it do dissolve in water. Breaking news! The BP oil rig, based 1 mile beneath the surface of the Gulf of Mexico,
has exploded! What happened on the Deepwater Horizon?
On April 20th, Deepwater Horizon was 2 days away from temporarily capping the oil well it had drilled and handing off the pumping of the oil to a production platform or pipeline. But during this disconnection process, the rig suffered a blowout, caught fire, and sank to the bottom.
Here is what went wrong.
The cement fails. Cement is supposed to protect the outside of a well pipe and is used to seal off a well when needed.
Problem. Either the primary or the secondary cementing failed, pushing a huge column of natural gas into the well pipe. Primary. Cement is pushed between the well casings and the sediment layers that have been drilled through. It protects the metal wall from gas pressure and from gas leaking up the outside of the well pipe.
Secondary. When a well is to be temporarily abandoned, 2 plugs are cemented in with drilling fluid between them. Sometimes more plugs are used.
Seawater in the riser. Deepwater Horizon had begun removing the heavy column of drilling mud that is the primary means of controlling pressure inside a well.
The uses of mud. During drilling, mud is pumped down the riser and well to the tip of the drill. The mud then flows back up to the rig, taking the drill shavings with it. The weight of the mud maintains well pressure so the oil does not rise to the surface. The thickness of the mud can be adjusted to deal with a kick, a sudden surge of gas pressure.
Problem. When the cement failed, the natural gas rocketed to the surface, as a weakened mixture of mud and seawater did not have the pressure necessary to hold the gas back. The blowout prevent fails. Problem. With only seconds to react, rig operators fired off the shear ram, but it only partially sheared the drill pipe.
A joint may have been in the way, or the ram was fouled by pieces of casing or cement from the blowout. For days, remotely operated robots tried to fire off the ram manually, but failed. 2 months later,
2.6 million gallons of crude oil spilled for 10 days straight. In total, 200 million gallons were spilled.
PAH chemicals were dissolving into the water, which is consumed by fish and other sea life. When we consume the fish, we consume the PAH chemical.
As a result of these chemicals, 82,000 birds were killed, 6,000 sea turtles, and nearly 26,000 other marine animals.
When the accident happened, 11 people were killed due to the force of the explosion. This event is harmful to humans because when the chemicals are consumed, it can cause birth defects, liver failure, cancer, and skin rashes.
Because of the explosion, the U.S. waters in the Gulf are closed to fishing, taking jobs away from shrimpers, oyster catchers, and boat charters.
Lots of animals have been found covered in oil and dying.
16,000 miles of coastline have been affected, including the coasts of Texas, Louisiana, Florida, Alabama, and Mississippi.
Even though the gushing well was capped in 2010, oil is still washing up on shores, which will cause long-term damages to humans affected.
Over 30,000 responders in the communities have been working to collect oil, clean up beaches, take care of animals, and perform other duties.
In response to the oil spill, the EPA monitored air, water, sediment, and water generated by the cleanup operators.
One method of treating the oil spill is insta-burning, or burning oil in a contained area on the surface of water.
Oil spills are bad enough, but burning the oil is also bad for the environment. Responders use 5.5 million feet of a boom, a barrier placed in water to collect and absorb oil.
The spill has drained $32 million from BP. Lawsuits, fines, and repairs cost even more.
Lastly, President Obama and the government gave $20 million to the Spill Response Fund.
Thank you for watching our special on crude oil and the BP oil spill.
Stay tuned for next episode. Thanks for watching.